What is up, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages? My name is Kotab, and I finally got a PokeBattle beta invite. I am so excited. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Now, since this came out, if it's any good, which I don't know yet, but if it's good, I wouldn't expect to see much more Showdown because Showdown is pretty buggy and pretty laggy and pretty hacksy. My music's a smidgen loud there. Let me turn that down just a little bit. But I would expect to see a lot more of this because I've actually had the idea to do something like this for a long time, but since I'm a nobody in the competitive battling community, I really haven't had the chance to get my ideas out there. But these guys finally made it come true, and I am so happy that this is actually a thing now. So, let me close out some of these other tabs here. Okay. Let me first do a rundown of what PokeBattle is exactly. First off, as you can see here, they have a chat board over here. I don't know if I can change it to not say that there's a match here, but there's there's obviously this chat here. I don't know if there's anyone particularly interesting online at the moment. Maybe, I don't know. I don't see anyone. But anyway, you have the simulator here, and you also have a forums that you can go to that you can use to talk to other people, talk about certain subjects, stuff like that, introduce yourself, get your name out there. That's the thing I like about the simulator, is it's very, very driven towards new players and helping them out. Without sacrificing the long-time good players, without sacrificing them and their skill. So the good players can continue to be good and continue to thrive on, those high mind game battles, while the new players can learn without being stomped constantly. And that's something Showdown does not have. Also, they have this Pokedex here, which is really cool. Like, say if I wanted to look up a Charizard, I can do that, and Charizard's stuff is all here. His typing, both of his abilities, weight, his egg group even. So this is pretty much, in my opinion, a better version of like Bulbapedia, because it doesn't have all that crap like, oh, Charizard was first seen in the anime in episode 1.5. Like, no, just stop. They got the base stats and the IVs, and you can actually change the IVs for, like, if you want like a hidden power ice, you can see, okay, I need 30 in this stat. What'll its stat still be if my mouse will stop being stupid? See, just like that. But and it has its base stats here. It also has this tab here that shows you all the moves it can learn. And I'm actually really surprised that they have all this stuff on this page, but it's like pretty lag free. I mean, even me opening Bulbapedia takes like 5 seconds on my computer, and my computer's not bad by all means, but this loads pretty much instantly. It's pretty crazy. And here they have all kinds of different sets, and as you can see, submitted by Autumn Leaves. People, and everyday people, can submit sets, and if they're good enough, if they're good enough, then they will actually post them. So that's pretty cool. Excuse me 1 second, I have to sneeze. Sorry about that. It's good old allergies. You guys understand. But, I mean, this Pokedex is really, really fantastic, and, they have the default one, which has, both Charizard X and Y stuff. They don't have any regular Charizard sets because, I mean, honestly, who's going to be using regular Charizard in regular competitive play? But, here's what makes this, PokeBattle so much different. You're probably noticing this PBV. I'm just going to call them values, or Poke Values. It stands for PokeBattle Value. What that is pretty much every Pokemon is given one of these values. And that's where it links into the team builder. Let's go to the team builder. And pretty much here, what the PokeBattles, PokeValues do is you have a max of 1,000 PokeBattles as seen over here. See? 1,000. You have to balance out your 6 Pokemon to fit within those 1,000 PokeBattle or Pokepoints values. So pretty much, it's pretty much a way to balance it, so that way you can't have, you know, Blaziken, Mega Kanga, I don't know, something else stupid and broken. You know, like all 6 really high tier OU stuff, and they do have some Uber stuff that are legal because they're still balancing stuff out. But it's pretty much that way you can't have a showdown team, pretty much. You can't have a team of 6 threats and then like a Rotom. It's a way to balance it so that way, you know, you can have like 4 really powerful threats, but then you'll have like 2 Pokemon that are like Sunkern and Feebas, pretty much. And I'm pretty sure you have to have a full team of 6 to do a battle, so you can't leave those Pokemon out either. Don't quote me on that, but I don't know why you would leave any Pokemon out anyway. So, this, and also they have gadgets. They're working on a damage calculator, reverse damage calculator, stuff like that. I don't think this media tab works. Let's find out. No, it doesn't. But that's pretty much this this thing in a nutshell. So I hope you guys understand what the value system is like. Let me do an example here. Like, say I want to use a Blaziken. Excuse me, a non-level, non-mega evolved Blaziken, and that's already 245 points. So that is like what, 1/5, well, probably more like 1/4 of my values just in one Pokemon. Now, say I want a Kangaskhan, and have it be a Mega. That's already over half of my battle points in just 2 Pokemon. So now, if I wanted to use these 2 powerhouses, I'd have to pick things that would obviously balance it out. So let's say I want like a Rotom, Wash, as my defensive thing. I only have 300 points left for 3 Pokemon. That's gonna be kinda tough, considering that, all my Pokemon that I have so far are over 170. So pretty much what you're going to have to do now is pick some things that might not have that high a points value, but are still kind of effective. Like, let's say I want a Stealth Rocking lead, but say something like a Fortress has way too many points values. So let's think of something else. What else has Sturdy and Stealth Rocks? How about an Onix? And then that's an easy 80 points that I just saved. But now you see, I only have like, how much is that? I only have like only a little bit more points to work with. So I'm gonna have to find something that's within this points values, which is, oh man, I just woke up. Math is not working well for me today. 75 points. Something with 75 points might not even be a fully evolved Pokemon. I mean, you see Onix is points 80 and Onix is garbage. So let's look through this list here. What would be something? Ambipom? No. What about let's see. What about Cryogonal? Cryogonal is 85, so no. See, it's just really hard to find something that's actually good. Like Ekans, I can use Ekans. So you see what I mean? It's a way to balance stuff out. Like, I have 3 really good Pokemon here and 1 borderline good Pokemon. But in order to use the Pokemon that I want, I have to exchange 2 really bad Pokemon. So it's kind of a trade-off, you know? And it's like, if you want to have a really powerful team, well, then you're only going to have 3 good Pokemon. If you want to have a really balanced team, then you're going to have you're gonna have a lot more free reign, but your team might suffer against some other threats. But in the long run, you might win out because you obviously have a more structured team rather than having, you know, 3 or 4 threats and then Feebas and Magikarp. So I'm going to cut this video here. I think I'm actually going to end it. This is pretty much a gist of PokeBattle. I'm going to do another video where I actually made a team. I'm not going to show me making the team on camera, but I'm going to go over the team, and we're actually going to start doing some battles and get some first thoughts in. So I hope you like this intro to PokeBattle. If you did like it, please leave a like rating. This PokeBattle thing is really cool. Check them out on Twitter. The link will be in the description for their website, which you can't get into unless you have a PokeBattle beta invite. But it has a FAQ that you can go look at, and it has a link to their Twitter. And it'll be all around good times. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later.